Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY, the US dollar index. It is coming down lower. We talked about that in the last video. I think in the last few videos we talked about on this way to the upside that Bitcoin, that DXY is getting exhausted. When we then broke below the $110 level, that was the confirmation for heading lower in this particular pattern. And this pattern is currently filling itself while confirming the primary expectation here for the DXY. So short term, I'm still expecting lower prices. We're going to talk about that in a minute. My main scenario is that we have topped here now in a wave 5. Alternatively, and that is a little bit of an unknown, alternatively, it could have also topped in a wave 3. We're now in a wave 4 to the downside, but the depth of the decline suggests we have a relevant top in place here. It suggests we're currently coming down in an A wave. That would be my primary expectation. As soon as that has bottomed, and we're going to take a look at some key support levels in a minute, we should see a wave B retrace. And that is also, if we consider, for example, the stock market, maybe crypto, well, crypto most certainly, being still negatively correlated with the DXY, then this retracement to the upside would most likely lead to another dip in crypto and possibly that new low that we've been waiting for Bitcoin. Yeah. So for Bitcoin, I'm still expecting a new low. As you will know, if you follow my main channel, More Crypto Online. And this B wave high, however high it may be, I mean, you get overshooting wave Bs, you get all sorts of crazy stuff with a wave B. We shouldn't underestimate this. Especially if we are really coming down here in an ABC pattern in wave A, because this would suggest this is a flat pattern, indicating that the wave B can be quite strong. Okay, so a wave B in a flat pattern retraces normally into the region of 80 to 100%, maybe even more. So the wave B could it could without a problem go, let's say, to 113, 114, maybe even $115. We would then, however, afterwards expect the wave C down, and this will be a strong decline. But this can take weeks to play out, yeah, or even months. So this is still early days of the decline, and what you will get as the downtrend, the first low of this possible wave 2 correction, as this is getting exhausted, we're gonna see a counter reaction. A bullish counter reaction, which will have probably a bearish effect on some other markets. So if I zoom in, the pattern is currently filling. We have now a complete pattern. It doesn't need to drop any lower. Primary expectation, though, would be that it does. So my view is that we came down off the most recent highs here in a wave A, yeah, which bottomed here at $109. We then moved up in a B wave. And we talked in the recent videos about as soon as we drop below $110, so the wave A low, it would confirm that we are here in the wave C to the downside in a 5-wave pattern. My view is we've completed a wave 1. My view is we've completed a wave 2. I think we came down in the 3rd wave. We retraced into the target zone for the 4th wave. And I think we are now heading down in a 5th wave. That ideally drops down a little bit lower. We can look at this in terms of targets. We take the length of the wave 1, go to the high of the wave 4, and ideal targets. We talk about the wave, the 1-to-1 ratio. That's the $103.41 level, and the 1.618 extension is the $101 level. So the $101 level, that it should be it. It shouldn't drop below $101 in this A wave, which means that looking at crypto, yeah, if this continues, maybe next couple of weeks, crypto could still rise a little bit more. If we then see that B wave to the upside, it could bring the markets down again a little bit. And that could lead, for example, as I said, to new lows in crypto or some other markets. But this wave B will happen, in my opinion. Also, if we look at the indicators, I mean, we've now come down quite low already here on the RSI. This is only the 4-hour RSI, but we see a slight bullish divergence already here. What is more meaningful is probably the daily. And you can see how low we are on the RSI already. So there isn't much more space to drop. It can drop lower, yeah, that would be primary expectation. but soon this will be exhausted, and then we'll get the turnaround here. This is the daily chart. Looking on the 2-day chart, it's also pretty low. Yeah, it hasn't been that low since, wow, December 2020. So that's quite substantial. Yeah, it really is. 2-day chart, looking at the 4-day chart, also similar picture, yeah, but it has more space to go down lower. It still does. Obviously, the more we come down now, the more and the stronger you can expect that B wave to the upside to be. The more we sell off now, the stronger the upside will be. Here on the weekly, there's still space down. As we haven't really bottomed out yet. We're not fully exhausted. In fact, here on the weekly MACD, this is still coming down lower. The negative momentum is still decreasing here as well. Negative momentum is getting stronger. Cross below the 0 level now here on the 4-day chart, MACD. So the momentum is still down. But on the 2-day, it's already starting to turn around slightly, yeah, because we are getting exhausted. Okay, daily is still pushing down. So, okay. So in summary, at the moment, short term, further downside expected. The indicators are not turning around yet, but they soon should be exhausted. Yeah, we are already at levels on the RSI where at any moment a bottom could be made here, a local low. So it doesn't necessarily need to come down much lower. The chart pattern at the moment suggests it does, and the key levels are $103.41 and 101. But I would be surprised if it drops below 101 straight away. I think very soon we're going to see this wave B counter reaction. And if we now get above the $108 level, which is here, well, first of all, the $107.25 level is the wave 4 high. When we get above that level, that would be the first indication that wave B has started. Break above 108 would be an even better indication. And then we move higher, and I'll keep you updated, of course, in future videos. I think when we know really where it's bottomed, yeah, when we get a clear signal and it's turning around, then it will be easier to calculate a more exact target for the B wave. But as this seems to become a flat pattern, be aware that the B wave could be quite a strong move to the upside. Okay, that's my update about the DXY. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.